So I'm getting lots of questions about our new course, Stage Managing Musicals and Opera, which is available to book from May the 1st. I thought what I'd do is compile the questions I'm getting into our 5 most frequently asked ones. Okay, here we go. Question 1. How long is the course? Well, you get access to the course for 4 weeks, and there are kind of 4 big chunks to it. And I would expect you to be able to do a chunk per week, being able to give it a few hours. Now, obviously you can do it faster, but there's quite a lot to unpack and there's different pieces of music to learn about. So 4 weeks was kind of my ideal. If you wanted to go faster, we can talk about that. But I would plan on 4 weeks. Okay, question 2. Oh, these are both to do with your ability to read music. So I'm getting questions at all ends of the spectrum. Some are, I can't read any music at all. Will I be okay? And then to the other end of the spectrum where it's people saying, I'm a really amazing score reader, so do I need to do your course? Okay, so let's deal with the I can't read any music at all. Yes, you will be absolutely fine. I take you all the way through the basics of things that you need to know, and only absolutely the things you need to know. And in each section that involves music, you get lots of different versions of it. So we literally hold your hand, baby steps, through learning to follow a score. Now, if you're an amazing score reader, clearly you'll be able to go through that part really quickly. But if you want to learn more about stage managing musicals and opera, then that is the course for you, because I'm going to take you through the different job roles, the different people that you'll work with, the different types of rehearsal, and then we really dig into technical rehearsal through to dress rehearsal and into performances. There's also quite a lot of history about the art forms and kind of the background information that I think is essential to know. So you'll still get lots of benefit out of it as well. Question, that wasn't a 2, was it? Question 3 that I've been asked is, do we get tutorials with you? Yes, you do. So as part of the course, you get 2 hour-long tutorials with me. The first one is after you've completed the musical section, and the second one is after you've completed the opera section. Okay, the 4th question that I'm getting is, I'm an American stage manager. Can I do your course? So those of you who have been around here a while will know that I anecdotally refer to stage management in 2 types of stage management. There is American stage management, and then there is the rest of the world. Of course, there are some blends in between those, but that's roughly how it sits. I would say to my American colleagues, yes, you will be absolutely fine in this course. We kind of talk in terms of people who are calling the show and stage managers who are not calling the show. And we cover both aspects of those. And then we can talk about that in the tutorials as well. Question 5 is, what is this cueing test thing all about? Well, if you go for an interview with an opera company, it is very standard practice to do a cueing test. And on this course, it's totally optional. You can either do the test or not. It really doesn't matter, totally up to you. And you can do it with either a piece from a musical or a piece of opera. You'll only get to see it for about 5 minutes in advance, and then we'll run it. But you can do the test more than once if you want to. I'll just ask you to say the word go. You won't say anything more than that. If you want to do it because you want to work in opera, brilliant. If you actually really want to work in musicals, but you just want to test yourself, then yeah, absolutely, we can do that too. So the cueing test is an optional extra, no pressure, a chance to show how much you've learned in a really safe environment. And that's it. Hopefully I've cleared up some of your questions. Like I say, available to book from May 1st. Come join us.